Genesis chapter 40 from the Bishop's Bible. And it came to pass after these things, that the butler of the king of Egypt and his baker had offended their lord the king of Egypt. And Pharao was angry against the two officers, against the chief butler, and against the chief baker, and put them in warde in his chief steward's house, even in the prison and place where Joseph was bound. And the chief steward gave Joseph a charge with them, and he served them, and they continued a season in warde. And they dreamed either of them in one night, both the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt, which were bound in the prison house, either of them his dream, and each man's dream of a sundry interpretation. When Joseph came in unto them in the morning, he looked upon them. Behold, they were sad. And he asked Pharaoh's chief officer that were with him in his master's warde, saying, Wherefore look ye so sadly today? They answered him, We have dreamed a dream, and have no man to declare it. And Joseph said unto them, Do not interpretings belong to God? Tell me, I pray you. And the chief butler told his dream to Joseph, and said unto him, In my dream, methought there stood a vine before me, and in the vine were 3 branches, and it was as though it budded, and her blossoms shot forth, and the clusters thereof brought forth ripe grapes. And I had Pharaoh's cup in my hand, and took of the grapes, and pressed them in Pharaoh's cup, and delivered Pharaoh's cup into his hand. And Joseph said unto him, This is the interpretation of it. The 3 branches are 3 days. For within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thine head, and restore thee unto thine office again. And thou shalt deliver Pharaoh's cup unto his hand after the old manner, when thou wast his butler. But think on me when thou art in good case, and show mercy, I pray thee, unto me, and make mention of me to Pharaoh, and bring me out of this house. For I was privily by stealth taken away out of the land of the Hebrews, and here also have I done nothing at all, wherefore they should have put me into this dungeon. When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was good, he said unto Joseph, Methought also in my dream that I had 3 white wicker baskets on my head, and in the uppermost basket there was of all manner baked meats for Pharaoh, and the birds did eat them out of the basket that was upon my head. And Joseph answered and said, This is the interpretation thereof. The 3 baskets are 3 days. For within 3 days shall Pharaoh take thy head from thee, and shall hang thee on a tree, and the birds shall eat thy flesh from off thee. And it came to pass the 3rd day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a feast unto all his servants, and he lifted up the head of the chief butler, and of the chief baker among his servants, and restored the chief butler unto his butlership again, which also reached the cup unto Pharaoh's hand. But he hanged the chief baker, even as Joseph had interpreted unto him. Neither did the chief butler remember Joseph, but forgat him.